I guess I'm gonna, wow, talk about rough starts. I guess I'll have to edit that out in the final stream. The amount of clickbait that exists at this location cannot even be described because it's so much not clickbait. Like, I don't even know if that describes the situation well enough. Oh, golly. Let's check the live chat here. If I can scroll up here. I see Parker Taylor, Dalmatian Productions. How are you guys? Retail Forever, Mr. Movie. Let's see. Store Dude, if I didn't say her name, Real RTOT. So we got a few people in here right away, which is really cool. Let's see. A lot of comments I gotta catch up on. Let's see. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. Yeah, this is a Pizza Hut. Hey, Three-Way Productions. Sup, dude? All right. So today we are live out here, if you cannot already tell by this sign, over here at the Pershing MarketPlace. Now, we've done a few videos here. I've done a few live streams around this area. You know, it's been around. The last time we came out here, QDOBA, House, DazBog, and this place, North Platte Physical Therapy, have all been open. They have all opened up, but the other building that remains that was still being built, it was only wood then, and we only knew that Verizon was going in there. It's a pretty chilly day, fortunately not windy right now. QDOBA on the sign, yeah. Yep, we got Q-DOBA. I don't know how they decided that. So I have a new setup to where you should be able to hear me, even if there is all this extra noise of the traffic. You should be able to hear me loud and clear. Even if the wind picks up, you should be able to hear me. The stabilization should also be a lot better compared to previous streams. It should be less bouncy. So it should end up looking like a much better and sounding like a much better stream. So yeah, I've eaten at this QDOBA several times, apparently from one of my buddies. Apparently the employees can be but other than that, it's a good restaurant. The food's delicious. Haven't had any issues here. Burritos are always delicious. Usually let's get a big old one, and it's, you know, it's a big burrito, so you could have a whole meal with it. Hey, Extreme Tours Pro. Hey there, Kmart Productions. How are you guys? Doghouse is the same way, except not Mexican, of course. They have burgers and all sorts of stuff like that, hot dogs. All the stuff I've tried there so far is delicious, and they've always done a good job. Also got North Platte Physical Therapy that relocated from near the Cole Shopping Center at the roundabout. Looks like Nightbot joined. Unfortunately, that means I gotta jump over to Nightbot to turn off that test command. So they did change it to where it only goes into live chat if you are actually live, which is annoying, but whatever. Got North Platte Physical Therapy, like I said, that moved from the other location, original build, and it looks really nice, very modern and very unique. Also got DazBog. I've gone there for coffee a few times, and the coffee is always good. Let's see, I'm gonna catch up with chat now. Live chat. Screw Nightbot. Nightbot can be a pain, so we'll see if it is a pain this time or not. Yep, got the DazBog sign right there. That's big and clear. See it right as you enter the plaza off of Pershing over here. We'll go up on the sidewalk so that way this person knows they can go. Got Verizon. So they're opening up on this end spot. There's two other little spots there for other retail. And then to our surprise, there is a Pizza Hut opening right next door. Now this technically isn't a new opening, it's not a closure either. It's a relocation from about 3 blocks away from here. It was in a plaza like this, but it did not have a drive-through. And I think that's why they moved to this location, and the space might be smaller and cheaper even. So far it's looking really good using the new logo that has the old school vibe in it. And they got a spot right there for the drive-through. This was the last thing I expected to drive by here like 2 days ago and see the signage all up. And like, holy crap, it's a Pizza Hut. So they aren't officially open at this location yet, but they are going to be opening soon. It looks like the other location has already closed though as well. Got all of the trailers and the garbage area over here. So that means it only leaves that one corner spot over there for more retail to open in the future. No building is planned there yet, but it could be built. And the sun is harsh. I'm going to turn around so that way you can see the Pizza Hut from over here, and I'll catch up on comments again. Woof, a lot of comments again. Hit 600 subscribers. Congrats, Sharks. I blocked his message so he won't be an issue for us. I've lost motivation making videos right now. Dang. Yeah, I kind of heard that you're kind of having a break period. I feel for you. 100%. Let's see. Me too, story dude. Let's see. Let me scroll down. I like the new Pizza exterior design. Yeah, it's overall pretty nice. For being on Plaza style, it looks like they did kind of customize it to their own ability a little bit. And they definitely chose some good colors, I would say. Got clearance of 13'6". I don't know if it's coming out well on stream. Let's see. Yeah, just take some time off, Dalmatian. Sometimes it's good to just take a break, take a breather, catch your breath. Hey, Alejandro Rico. DazBog coffee building looks cool. Yes, it really does. So this was Cheyenne's first standalone DazBog. The other one is kind of like this Pizza Hut in a plaza, but with a drive-through. Let's see. Is it just because I'm running out of room on my phone? Oh, dang. Yeah, look at Google Drive. You can do 15 gigabytes free on an account. You can save 15 gigabytes on one account for free. And if you need more space, you can pay for it. It's doable. I've also used OneDrive, and OneDrive works pretty good. I'm sorry for all the test command there that Nightbot is doing. I set up a command because I was trying to get Nightbot to work in the chat before it was live. I didn't know they changed it. I'll have to fix that for the next stream. Pizza Hut, coming soon though. You can see it's now hiring. Looks like text GM Pizza Hut to 242424 to apply, and I can't read the bottom bit. It looks like the website. Got financed by Pinnacle Bank. Probably laying there just because they're getting ready to put sod and whatever else they're gonna put in this filled area here down. Over here we do got the Verizon sign as well. Well, Verizon, quote unquote, it has the logo on it, right? It's not actually saying Verizon, but you know, you recognize it by the logo. There's no one else with that check mark that looks red and you know, that shape. And you'll see it right now. See you soon, opening in November. Well, now I think they are open. It was more like December when they opened. So there's probably a little bit of pushback. I'm sure Corona caused a little bit of pushback, you know, it happens, but yeah, you have a really nice Pizza Hut window there. Pretty tight, so you're not going to be taking a semi truck through there, but you know, who would? That would be crazy talk. That would be crazy talk. I'll go ahead over here because they do have a Verizon sign on this side as well. Main entries are on the other side, but it looks like there might be some sort of hallway thing here. I'm not too sure. Maybe like an employee entry. Yep, there's the Verizon sign. It's lit up and looking nice. Yeah, I think I have 64 gigs on my phone. Because of all the apps and pictures and God knows what else, I end up only having about 10 to 20 gigabytes at a time that I can use. So I gotta constantly transfer files. I myself, I'll turn this around for you guys to see my face, maybe. I actually have a little SSD that's this big. It's not that big. It's maybe 3 by 4 inches roughly. It's really small. And it's not more than maybe maybe 1 inch thick. I'd say 1 inch thick, just to be safe. I think it's more like a ½ inch. Now it's a SSD. It's a Samsung T5. And those are expensive a little bit, but they're cheaper than a lot of other solid state drives, and they are reliable. and they're external, so you can plug them into your phone and transfer files. You can plug them into your computer and transfer files. Of course, if you're on a, Apple, right? If you're on an iPhone, you might need to try a different cable. You'll have to get a different cable, but you still could save your files on that and it'll work really good. And they come all the way up to like 2 terabytes or something like that. Not sponsored, there's no links. You can find it. I had to get that out. I'm breathing really heavy now. So it looks like they have not gotten Verizon or Pizza Hut on this signage yet. So there's still going to be some time left before that happens. I'm considering running down there. It's about 1-2 blocks maybe, and you can see the Pizza Hut. Should I run to the other Pizza Hut so you can see where it was? I photographed it on Instagram before. They've taken all signage down already, but I think they might still be using it for like delivery. Extreme Tours Pro says yes. Give me a yes if I should go down this way about 2 blocks to show you guys that Pizza Hut. Let's see. How's everyone's Christmas? My Christmas was good. My mom used to have an iPhone 6 with 16 gigs. Jesus. I'm looking at the Pizza Hut location on Google Maps. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you might have already found it. You might know exactly what I'm talking about. For sure. Let's see, I have 17,000 photos and videos. Jesus Christ. I have all mine on a USB stick. USB stick are a little bit risky, but all right, we'll do it. A lot of people are saying do it, so I'll do it. I gotta press the button over here. I'm stupid. They moved it over here. It's actually nicer, it's more convenient. So now we gotta wait for this light. We got Maverik over here. That gas station I've gone into numerous times. I've gotten the hot dogs there, they're delicious. Not Doghouse delicious, but they are delicious for gas station hot dogs. It's worth it if you need a hot dog like in the middle of the night or something like that. Platte Valley Bank over there as well. That bank has been abandoned a few times. There's actually someone who, I guess they tried to rob it. There's like 10 or 20 police cars over here one day. I think I was headed to school or something when they were flying out here. Let's see, I'll tell you my APO later. Oh, all right, no problems, Extreme Tour Pro. Also tell me right now, in fact, right now, tell me in the chat, what kind of Cheez-Its do you want? So that way I can pick them up. I can pick them up literally on the way home. So it would be convenient. Let's see, I have about 50 videos on my phone still. Yeah, I have no idea how many I got. I probably got well over 1,000 photos at least on my phone usually. Maybe not right this minute, but usually. It's crazy. I'll take a buttload of them. I take too much probably, but it's better safe than sorry. And that countdown did not stay long, did it? Hey, Nightbot, start to put the comments out that I want to come out. It's my fault that keep putting test in the chat. I am sorry about that. I was trying to get it to work before the live stream. Like I was trying to say earlier, I didn't know that they changed it so that way you have to be live for it to join. It doesn't just join right away. So I'll have to fix that. How are the Burger Kings in Colorado? Well, I discovered 2 former Burger Kings. One that's abandoned and a blue roof. The other that was a blue roof that was abandoned but got turned into a medical place and now is abandoned again. And on that note, I'm gonna turn this around again. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna turn this around again. Let this truck pass because it's noisy. Let's see, what was I gonna say now? That's right. So you probably saw one of the comments in the live chat where it says you can enter a request for a video. So yesterday I was working on getting all the ones I knew of into a Google document thing, a Google Maps thing. I got them all in a Google Maps thing so that way you can see it, right? You can, well, I can see it anyway. I'm not gonna put publicly because I don't need everyone chasing after locations, right? You know, if you find them, good for you, but it's not a big deal. I don't care, but at the same rate, I'm not gonna put all that right away off the bat free, right? It's hard to research these. That's my point. Yeah, Google My Maps, Retail Forever's got it. But I've been working on getting all those locations in there. I had one request from Retail Forever, actually. I think it's Retail Forever, that asked me to do the Kmart in Montana. It's a possibility. I'm gonna go ahead and say this publicly. It's a possibility. I definitely want to get out there somehow if I can. However, we come into the issue of time and money and all that junk, and then it gets a little bit iffy. So we'll see where we're at. This year, it's looking pretty likely like I'll be able to expand to a new state. So it very well might be Montana. I don't know. Or it might be Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma. I'm thinking of Kansas. Kansas is like the closest one to me. South Dakota is also pretty close to me, to where I could easily go to it, you know. I don't know yet. I don't know which one I'm gonna go to. We'll see. I'll probably do a poll or something like that. We'll see. That's ways off though. I'm not expecting it to happen overnight, so I don't expect that at all. Let's see, I gotta watch myself on this icy spot, and then I'll look at chat. There is ice all over this sidewalk. I'll turn this around. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, see that? Lots of ice. We're now in front of the pet clinic that's over here. Whew, it's chilly. It's nippy. It's not freezing cold at least, but it's nippy. Yeah, there you go. Extreme Tourist Pro. There's a lot of people, a lot of you that I would love to collaborate at some point with. At some point, I think I will make it out that way at least a little bit, at least for a little bit, but I do not know when. It could be this year, it might be next year, I don't know. I want it to happen. I've been wanting it to happen for years anyway, because I have a buddy that lives out there, but you know, things can't always be perfect for you. What can you do? Hey, Adam Esposito. I don't know if I called you out. Welcome to the chat, though, dude. I live near an abandoned Kmart and KFC. I discovered a lot of KFCs and Taco Bells and Pizza Huts abandoned yesterday. Some of them I discovered before and was just re-adding, but other ones were brand new. I'd never seen them before. Lafayette technically included, because it's gone now. I photoed it when it was open. I'm fucking glad I did. Excuse my language, but I think that fuck needed to be in there. I probably should have gone straight instead of on this sidewalk, because I need to cross to get over here. Oh, golly. I'm in Kansas. Yep, there you go. I think I have some other, I don't know if he's in Nebraska or if he's in Kansas now. I think he might be in Nebraska. Nebraska's pretty easy. I've already expanded there though, so it needs to be another state. Golly, it's chilly. My hands are nippy. My hands are getting nippy. I almost need those warming pads. I think I got a couple of them at home, but I've put them somewhere and totally forgot about them and haven't remembered to try and look for them. By the time I look for them, it'll be summer and I'll forget about them again. Oh, golly. I love my life. So we're on the intersection of US 30 and Pershing Blvd. We're gonna go over here to see the Pizza Hut that's just behind this loaf and jug, sort of. And the light just changed for me. That was rather perfect timing. Oh my God, I fell behind on comments again. So if I'm missing your comments, I'm sorry. I'm starting with Extreme Tourist Pro, who says he's walking to Pizza Hut. In case you're wondering, the Kmart is in Redlands and the KFC is in Fontana, both of which are cities in California. Nice. So there you go. If you guys who are watching are interested, there you go. I can't look it up right now, otherwise it'll make the screen of death come up on YouTube. And I don't think any of you want that. I don't want that. I hate the screen of death. All right, gives you the circle. And it just spins, and it spins, and it spins, and it spins. That's how it is. See, I've done a stream out this way before. I went down this whole road. And if you want to check that out, you'll have to just go back to that stream. It's in the live stream playlist. It isn't linked in the description now. It'll be after the stream. I think you can do like exclamation live, and it should pop up a comment in the live chat for you. So if you want to go check out that playlist, you can after the stream, of course. I really want to spit, but I also do not want to sound gross, and with the mic a little bit closer to my face this time, I don't think that's going to sound very pleasant. So I'm going to hold off on it as long as I can. RTOT says back in April, I can't do this with my glove on. Scroll up here. Back in April 2020, the last Kmart in my state closed. Same here. I think it was 2020, right? Yeah, I think it's like the start of 2020. Or was it closer to the end? Now I can't remember. Can't remember now. It's going to drive me nuts. Colorado-wise, it was earlier in 2020. I can't remember now. It's going to bother me. All right, so coming up on the plaza right now. It's across the street. I guess it's about 3-block walk. That's not too bad. We'll go back over to the Pershing MarketPlace and down that way. There's some more businesses still that I want to do a little bit of an update on where we are at. I don't see anyone coming, so I'm going to cross. So this is the Cheyenne Ranch Plaza, and the Pizza Hut was right over here on the end. I photographed it on Instagram and Facebook, so you can check it out. I think I even have it in their list of photos on Google Maps, so you can find it there. Pretty sure they're uploaded on Retail Photographer as well, so you can even buy them for editorial use. We got the Outlaw Liquors here, and then right next door is where the Pizza Hut / Wing Street was. And you can see that the logos and all that have been taken down. Not going to go up to the windows because they very well might still be doing some delivery and stuff right now still. I'm not sure. I definitely see supplies in there still. So they might be, I don't know. Once it moves, obviously it will be abandoned. It's in a plaza, so I'll probably do it on Optopolis Shorts. Since it's a shorter video, right? Doesn't make sense to do a whole blown out video for looking in 5 windows, right? You can't even go all the way around the building. It doesn't really make sense. So I'll do it on Optopolis Shorts when it is officially abandoned. But right here, I want to come over here because you can see the what do I want to say? Outline of the sign right here is kind of an overhang sign that also said Pizza Hut and Wing Street on it. So yeah, it's pretty decent building overall, I would say. Decent, not great, but not bad location. It is kind of hidden from sight with this Meridian Trust. But then you got another street over there that you can see straight down on this plaza, and you can see it straight from up here. Which, why not? We'll go up here, and I'll catch up on comments as I get up here. Back in July 2020 is the last Kmart in my state closed, says Dalmatian. You know that Nate guy too, yep. His stay is out of them too, like Ohio at least, where he mainly has done videos. I know now he's traveling. My favorite flavor is the extra toasty ones. Cheez-Its. Okay, I'll get you extra toasty. Extra toasty. I'm going to repeat that 3 more times for myself. Extra toasty, extra toasty, extra toasty. I need to be toasty right now because it's cold outside. We'll see if that memory trick works. It's cold, so I need toasty Cheez-Its to warm me up. It won't be open though. I just need a memory trick to remember that. I tend to not remember things, so I'm trying to remember that. Let's see, in case you didn't see the message. Let's see, hold on. I'm going in about 5. Okay, oh, you sent the message. Okay, I'll just look at the message too then. I didn't see it yet. I tend to not get notifications when I'm live. Phone calls will still come through, but notifications won't. Gotta love this cold. It's making my nose plug up a little bit, but that's all right. Yeah, right there you can see the straight from the main road over here, as well as the bike path. I wish they had a sidewalk that went straight down there rather than this dirt path, but it is what it is. You can still get down there. So it's not a bad location. It's just not great since you are shielded from this bank. Let's see. I'm hoping BSB Wings can continue dinner. They are probably going to Wyoming. Interesting. Leveland was April 2020. Thank you. Yep, that was right. I was pretty sure it was April, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong. Does Wyoming have an abandoned Blockbuster? I don't think so anymore. I don't know, actually. Maybe technically. I didn't get a good look at it, unfortunately. Casper, Wyoming, there's a Dollar Tree in a former Buttrey's. And in the building adjacent to it, you can see where there was a Blockbuster. You can actually go back to 2007 Street View at certain spots and see the Blockbuster that was there. I don't know if it's abandoned today or not. I know it's gotten replaced at least once though. All right, I'm gonna have to spit. I'm sorry if that sounded disgusting, but I needed to get it out. Unfortunately, when you're walking, especially in the cold, the phlegm really builds up. See, I have a BSB Wings right by my house. I don't know what those initials mean right now. It's not coming to mind. I probably know it in the back of my mind, but I'm not remembering it. So right now we are walking back to the Pershing MarketPlace because there is still more to see. Just for clarity. Minot, North Dakota was in July of 2020. Yep. Label Scar, lol, yeah. They have old school flavor wings and buffalo wings. God, I'm catching up with chat like crazy. I'm sorry, I'm trying here. I'll turn this around so you can see my face maybe. All right, come on. There we go. Now you can see my face. Let's see. Say Label Scar. Hey, Coulter Daniel, how are you doing? Let's see, I have a ton of photos I should upload to Google Maps. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't hurt to do it, honestly, because it helps. It can promote you a little bit if you have it set up correctly, right? You can change your name through Google Maps, and then you'll be able to have your name there, right, for YouTube. So it can promote you a little bit. It won't do a lot of good, but it will do a little bit. I have to do Costco. That's all right. Thanks for stopping in, store dude. Mr. Movie, have a nice day all. It's night and I need sleep since it's 1 a.m. No problems, Mr. Movie. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for joining me on Patreon as well. Canyon Northward, welcome to the chat. You should walk when that 19... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tornado in Cheyenne in 1979. Yep. I should do something for that, I think. At some point, I should. Maybe later this year, I'll have to. They have burgers, cheese fries, and more. I live in Cheyenne, 20 minutes from... gotcha. All right, so you're kind of in one of the major areas, especially the one I'm in. Unfortunately, it seems like I'm running out of nearest Kmart's. Yeah, I know, right? It's happening for all of us. I'm lucky my nearest Kmart in Montana has not been marked as closing for several lists now. I'm quite lucky for that, especially since it has the older signage. Okay, I think I'm mostly caught up on chat now. 4 to 8 hours away. Yeah, for me, it's like 12 hours, I think. A good 12-hour drive to get to the nearest Kmart for me. Keep in mind, that's just to get to it. So that's gonna be a 3-day trip if I go to Montana, isn't it? That's why I say I kind of would rather, when I do get to that point of another state expansion, which will be in 2K subs, I'm thinking it'll be, I don't know. I don't know what it'll be. It would be nice if it were Kansas or South Dakota, right? Those are pretty easy. I can always get back to them. They're a little bit of a long drive, but I won't complain. However, if I do that, then I won't get to document that last Kmart in my time zone, not just in Montana, in my time zone. So I don't know. We'll see where we're at. It depends on how things go and all that stuff. I'm sure you guys already kind of know that, but we'll see. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? I think, at least I thought Andrew was gonna go down that way. I could be wrong. Z-Man, what's up? Not too much. We are currently walking away from the Farmer Pizza Hut that's back here and back to the Pershing MarketPlace where the new Pizza Hut is opening. So it could technically, I will say this, I kind of was saying at the beginning with the clickbait thing, it could technically be argued as it's not a new location, but it is. It's in a different location that it's never been in before. And it's opening a brand new store, although it is closing this one. So it's a moving, right? It's not a win or a loss, but it's also a new store that you're gonna see in the Pershing MarketPlace. So yeah. I came across the Smokin' Dave's in Longmont, actually, yeah. Down the street from there is an old Chicago I saw too. That is crazy. Turned green, but still has a hand. I'm not waiting, I'm sorry. I'll run for this car behind me over here, that blue car. I'll run for it, but I'm not waiting. There we go. I didn't get to the light quite in the nick of time to press the button. Oh well, don't do what I do. You are supposed to wait. I just don't feel like waiting. Yep, see, there you go. Nightbot just did another test again. I said it for 2 lines in chat for 5 minutes, which there's plenty of that. And then it comes out like every 5 minutes or something. I should have turned it off, but oh well, what can you do? I'll set up Nightbot better for the next stream so we won't have that issue. Dry rub rings. I've had dry rub wings. I think I've had them at, I think it was Wing Shack here in town where I got them. I think that's where I've had them and they're good. Yeah, you're good. I know right where you're talking. I'll leave it off the hook so that way at least there's a little less promo, right? I don't think anyone's gonna go hurt you. There's plenty of people that give away their address and are YouTubers that don't get hurt. But at the same rate, I like to maintain that level of privacy. I don't like people giving out my address and stuff usually, so. Yeah, I observe the privacy completely. I do not like giving out addresses. I don't like people giving, me stuff that I don't need to know. I don't like it, so why would anyone else like it? It only makes sense that I do not share private info, right? I know right where you're talking about. It's in the live chat, so someone could scroll through. If you want to delete your comment, that's fine, but I know right where you're talking about. I will say this though. I do know someone that lives out that way. It's not but it is someone else. I do know of someone that actually lives out there. I won't name exactly who or anything like that, because again, I don't want to give out that info. Let's rotate around again. It's been a little while since I've switched to more phlegm coming into my throat. The pitfall of the design of the human body, right? The stuff, it's your nose is connected to your mouth. It goes into your throat, and you got to cough it up, especially if you're exercising. Granted, today isn't technically a walking stream. We are doing a lot of walking today. Still got a little ways to go to get to the Pershing MarketPlace. Yep, I do have Discord. I don't use it too often. It's more of my group, Brilliant Gamers Vlogs Discord. But you know, I'm in there. I still share my stuff. Everyone is free to share their stuff for the most part. You just got to ask for your special role in the channel for that. I don't promote Discord too much because it's just not my main focus anymore. But yeah, it's starting later at night. Not nighttime yet, but it's getting to that point. Sun is pretty much down. I guess in a way it's good. You can see what things look like in a different perspective, right? Even though YouTube camera is kind of not so good at night. It's doing some test streams like a night or two ago with this setup. Seemed to work fine with the setup I have now. You know what, I'll say it. I have a lapel mic that's connected to my phone that is in my gimbal, that is in a new gimbal that has a spot so that way I can actually plug it in. I've showed it on my story before on Instagram where you have the gimbal, but there's like a piece over here that completely blocks off the holes for the aux port and stuff like that. You can adjust it and get counterweights and do all this extra stuff, but then there's a sensor that if that sensor doesn't detect something there, the gimbal no longer functions, and that's a pain in the butt in cold weather like this, so it defeats the purpose. I'll wait for this one because it's been green for a while. It's gonna change on me if I go. You're near where I was in grade school. That's super cool. Yeah, there's a, I know they, I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 years ago, they built some more buildings over here. Got Maverik, it's brand new. It used to be nothing. I think there might have been some sort of real little structure there, but it wasn't anything special, and now it's a big old Maverik. And they do got Cinnabon and their pizza area and all that stuff in there. Yeah, the pizza is definitely moving. Initially, I thought it was a new Pizza Hut, like completely brand new. I was like, no way, that's a new Pizza Hut. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's a Pizza Hut this way behind us. And I go over there and the signage is down. That's exactly what I saw. I'll have to re-photograph it as well and share on social media. Waiting for this light to change, so that way we can cross. I can't speed it up much. Got QDOBA and Doghouse. Hopefully the quality's decent, so that way you can see it. It's not a big deal to walk that much. I like walking. I myself, in years past, I used to do jog/walks where I would jog off and on for a good 5 miles. When I was a younger kid, I would walk 12 miles just for the walking. You know, I've done a lot of walking and exercising over the years, so I honestly do not mind. It's colder, so it's a little more annoying, but it's not freezing cold to where I'm going to freeze to death in several layers of clothing, so I'm not going to complain. It may still be above 40 degrees too. I haven't checked. It was 46 when I left home, so. Whose birthday? Three-Way Productions. Happy birthday, dude. Yeah. My birthday is tax day. Dang. Yeah, there's the other side of the sign. I think I showed that. They don't have that stuff there yet for the new business. They will soon enough, I'm sure. It will be interesting to see what they do for the new businesses when they do finally build the last building on this property. If they'll do a new sign or if they'll make that sign bigger, or I don't know what they'll do. Will you do the event in Chicago in Longmont? Hopefully. I got it written down so that way I can go do it. I'm doing it different this year so that way I have all the places I can film that I think would be interesting for you guys. in that Google Maps. So that way I have them with me. You can actually see the equipment in there a little bit right now. But so that way I have them with me, so that way I can go, you know, each place right. I go along my, if I see another place down the road, I'm gonna hit it, right? So we'll see. Same thing with another old Chicago that's Denver area. I think Sheridan-ish. It's kind of near I-25, kind of near a diagonal highway. Let's see if that, okay, I thought that car was gonna get in the right turn lane. It scared me. Yeah, signage is up. You can see that the lights are on and they got products in there. They probably are open. Let's see. Yeah, if there's ever a place that you know of that you would like to see filmed, please do put into that form that I have in the description, and Nightbot has the link too. Please do put it in there, an address and everything, so that way I can see about checking it out, and maybe it'll be a possible video in the future, right? It would help me to figure out what you guys want to see too. So it's a good way of helping me out and helping you guys out, right? Help me to help you, as they say. Yeah, swimming practice. That's all good. Thanks for stopping in, Tanya and Norford. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Let's see, my school went on a field trip March 12th. That's the last day we went to Pittsburgh. Dang, that's crazy. Let's see, we got Jimmy John's over here. Now, I'll say it again, as I've said in past videos, I know this area over here is technically not part of the Pershing MarketPlace. However, it is still retail, so we're gonna go take a quick gander at the businesses, especially down the hill. This area is still wide open. I am a little bit surprised they haven't built anything here yet, but then again, you got, well, I don't know if the trailer park is an argument for that, because they do got the trailer park over there. So I don't know if you could argue it that way, where it's like the trailer park is why there's nothing here. You can't really, I don't think. I don't know why there isn't anything here on this part of the property yet. It's wide open for you too, it's available. There's a sign down here, so I don't know, maybe the property owner is a little bit rough. I don't know. Sometimes there are the rough property owners, and maybe that's why. I don't know. I'd like to think that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case, but what can you do? And I put my glove back up so that way I can't click the chat. Let's see. Nice, Adam. Go and get that money. To win, sup? Yep, I'm a window shopper. Type exclamation window shopper in the live chat. One of you do it. There's a timeout, so it will only come up once for like 10 seconds or something, but do exclamation window shopper, and you'll be able to see a good little comment I made. Hey, Stan's journeys at work. Well, all right, I won't tell anyone, except that I just told everyone in the live stream. So someone in the live stream, okay, I'm not gonna go there. There you go. I'm waiting for that window emoji to pop up in Windows. It's come up on Android, not Windows yet. It's weird. Come on, Windows, do a new update. Give us that emoji. There you go. I might need to increase the timeout, but it's all right for the first time. See, Nightbot can be fun. It can be really helpful at times like this, as long as you set it up correctly. I've had it set up super strict before. It doesn't work out. It ends up timing people out for no fucking reason. And this time, yeah, the fucking was necessary too. It literally will piss me off so much when it's done that. I haven't used Nightbot on that note, except for one time since I was a gamer. So most of the original comments were still on Nightbot. Believe that or not. I had to copy them over to Word. There's no way I was gonna delete them. Homie, you a window shopper. I can't sing worth a hoot, but you know, it makes the point. We got Thru Car Wash over here. It's very noisy. Again, I got a different mic on, so you probably actually can hear me. Quality probably sounds better too. It's probably better than my phone can do. Save the old school Wendy's, save the old school Burger King, save the old school McDonald's. There's a few of them out there. For one reason or another, they're keeping the original ones, some of them going. They definitely are. There's definitely some reason. But it is sad that they are getting rid of so many of them. It would be nice if they were a little less rare than they are, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I'm chicken at times. Unfortunately, I should not be laughing at that because that's actually kind of true. I don't blame him though, at all. You know, if you've seen my initial videos, I was a little more sketch about it. When I was initially done in Cole Shopping Center, I was definitely a lot more sketch about how far is too far, right? It's private property, but that's publicly accessible and it's wide open, so you can go right through the parking lot. So it's arguable that, you know, you could go through the parking lot and look in the windows, right? If you can see in them. But then when you get to like doors being open and things like that, that's where things get a little sketchy, especially if you're new to the niche. I'm honestly, these days, I don't care. If there's not, if I don't feel like I'm going to be tackled or something by going into the place, I'm going to probably go in if it's open. But I'm not going to do other sketch crap that I know for a fact have found physical, tangible proof of other people doing in our community. It's sad that they have to be doing that crap, especially when they promote against it. Excuse my monotone, but I needed to make the point. I still have 2 old school Wendy's left. I got one and they've been doing a little bit of remodel on it. It looks like, at least for now, they will be keeping the old school facade. It's just new paint and a little bit of add-on, but have to wait and see. So yeah, we got Taco John's here. They are open, at least for the drive-through. I think you can go in and order as well, but you just cannot sit down. That's how it is with all Taco John's as far as I know, for the most part, unless it's like a small one though that's over on Delrange and Ridge, that corner, right? That one moved from our mall. It kept the small scale layout, and they've closed the inside to where you can only do drive-through because of Corona, right? And hopefully I removed that from the blocked words list. I can't remember if I did. And when I'm bored, I usually go to my 90s neon Target. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, new construction thing here. Is this new? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's new. So this churches, it's January, right? It's the first week of January. And this place is still not reopened. So it's getting to the point where I'm calling it and starting to think it is in fact abandoned, which really does suck. I hoped it still had time left. I don't know what happened. It wasn't the business. Overall food quality was good. Generally, as long as it wasn't too busy, your order would be made right. And also as long as, well, also the fact that there were so many people, right? There's a lot of people. They would line up. I think I still got story footage of it on Instagram. I'll have to look through my archive. They would line up all the way around the building and then go half a block down that way, all the way to Home Street. I'm pretty sure that car is for that child place right there, the preschool or whatever, not for churches. That's how busy it was, so it definitely wasn't that. And I hope that that's bad assembly and not vandalism. Yeah, these guys, the food was good. I was wanting to come back here for more food. I don't think we even finished the card we got. We actually won one of their ticket things when they opened here that gave you like a free meal for a year, right? Like one a month or something like that. We didn't even finish using that. You know, I think it was over a year that they were open, so it ran out, but still. It wasn't that much longer after that year that they closed. I never could figure out what happened. There's no news article about it. I contacted the franchisee that owns this location. They never DM'd me back. They left me on red. Ironically, I don't think it's a franchisee, it's themselves, because Applebee's, and as you guys saw, Doghouse up the road is still open. So I don't think it's the franchisee. There's something to do with this location specifically. I just don't know what it is. You can see car tracks where people have come through here thinking, you know what, I'm gonna get Church's. They're closed. That's what's going through their mind right here. They get to this sign, they're like, man, I wanted that yummy chicken. Nice and hot and fresh and moist chicken. Like, I wanted it more than Albertsons. Albertsons is good, but I wanted it more than Albertsons because this is kind of faster, right? It's fast food. Like, if you're in Cheyenne or anywhere else for that matter, and you come to Church's and you see that it's closed like that, tell me your thoughts if I'm right about that. Because, like, that's my thought. That's my thought going through my head. I gotta spit again. So if you don't like gross things, cover your ears for about 5 seconds. There we go. Sorry about that, but like I said, when it's cold, you got the phlegm going. So that's all there is to it. If it's a hot day, it's not so bad. That's one thing I am looking forward to, is warmer days. That way I don't have to worry about my phone battery crapping out at least as bad. I don't have to worry about all that stuff. It doesn't tear up my machines as much, right? You know. And plus I don't have to worry about getting inside of a place when I get too cold. I probably should step inside someplace, but I don't feel like it right now. But yeah. So we've been live for about 51 minutes, so it's a lot longer than I was thinking we'd be able to. I might call it. Let me catch up on chat though. Let's see. I've never had Church's chicken. I filled out the form, get notifications for you. All right, I'll get you added into the email and you'll get a confirmation within about 48 hours. Last time people submitted is more like 4 days because I didn't check it for a couple days. My bad, but I got them all added, so we're in good shape now. Yeah, Church's is good. If you ever get a chance to visit them, try them. I'm not gonna say KFC or Church's is better. They both have things that make them good. They're a little bit different texture of food, for sure. But, you know, it's not terrible, right? So, everybody, if you haven't already hit Optopolis stream with that like button. Yeah, cheers, Three-Way Productions. Yeah, definitely hit the like if you are enjoying it. It helps the stream get out there. And it will also help people get notified, because YouTube, if you do not know, it's an interest-based platform, which means even if you're subscribed, you may not get notifications. Even if you turn on all notifications. It's like you can go fix it, but now you really can't. It's just gonna go back to the way it was. That's why I've set up the email notifications. Also, my 4-star pizza I can't get free for 5 more years because they have 6 hours. Oh, geez. Sometimes that happens, and they are gonna be nice about it. Yeah, Church's here in Cheyenne, like, as far as I am concerned, it's gone. I've seen places saying it's partially gone, right? It's gonna reopen soon. Like Google Maps, I think it says temporarily closed. I think Yelp says closed for good. On the Church's website, they still have it listed, but with no hours. So I don't know if it's ever coming back. Maybe a new franchisee will buy up this location and it'll come back. But as far as I'm concerned, as it gets closer to the end of January of 2021, it's gone. Yeah, YouTube does need it. See, that's the thing. I kind of said on my Instagram story, but I don't think you follow me there, Dalmatian, but that's fine. No worries. I know some people don't like Instagram. I don't love the Instagram anymore myself sometimes. I like my people. I don't like Instagram. Instagram's a pain in the butt. They've changed it to where they show all these suggested posts instead of posts you actually give a crap about. But, you know, I was kind of saying it there that you got to do what you can control and not what you can't, right? You can't control whether YouTube notifies people. You can't control that. You know, you got to do what you can to control what you can, not what you can't. And that's the email notifications is definitely part of that. I do try to give an alert like 8 a.m. when I do a stream or video. And if I don't, then it will be at least an hour before. So you won't have to worry. And sorry if I'm waving this around a little bit too much, but I got my brain going. Yep, you follow me to Extreme Cheers. Alright, I'll go ahead and cross here. What the heck? We'll walk over this way a little bit because I want to finish up the stream and I want to chat a little more in the comments. Yeah, you got to control what you can, not what you can't. I can't control the fact that that sign is going to change, so I need to press the button or just wait for the next round of light, right? It's like it's not so much that it's necessarily broken. It's working exactly the way it should most of the time. It's just not the way that I want. It's not the way that most of you watching want YouTube to work. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's why I'm doing email notifications. I've been putting up a reminder thing on my Instagram story. So if you're clicking through it, you'll see a thing where it says, Optopolis will be live in an hour. I did that for this live stream. You could set a reminder so it'll give you a ding when it goes live. Of course, it's a different app. I can't link it, but you'll still get the notification. Right? So, you know, there's ways around it. You just got to find them and get creative, right? That's all you can do. I can't do anything about the fact that that says Osco, even though I don't think it's technically Osco. I think it's just Albertson's Pharmacy anymore. But you know what? I'm going to put up with that fact and go to Albertson's Pharmacy or whatever, right? Speaking of which, I think I'll probably go ahead and pick up the Cheez-Its here. I'll probably put my phone away in junk before I do that, because it seems like so far with my experience, Albertsons and Safeway alike don't care if you're filming in their stores, but I don't like pushing the lines too much. I'll push a little bit, but I'm not going to overdo it to the point where it's like, okay, dude, what the hell are you doing, right? Eventually, it'll come a time when you could probably take a Sony DSLR camera right into the store and they're not even going to care. But until then, a lot of stores, they don't care for that. That day's still far away. It's probably beyond my lifetime, unfortunately. Oh man, I had to rant about that. I'm sorry, I had to rant. But I think it is overall valuable info. Let's see. Let me see if I missed any more live chat. Hey Ashley, glad you could make it into the live chat. Heck yeah, I will just use my 5 years pizza. Yeah, there you go. Albertsons is like Triangle. It is a little bit. By the way, if you're the Dollar Tree I was talking about earlier, that is in the former Buttrey's, this is also a former Buttrey's. Albertsons bought out Buttrey's and converted the stores. So there you go. So if you needed an idea of what it looks like, it's a little bit different, but it still retains the facade overall. You can find it up in Casper. It's sort of near the Kmart up there. I forget who asked about that too. I already got the Cheez-Its for the other guy. I came here yesterday. I had to get tomatoes for dinner. But you know what? It's fine. Got farmer insurance over there still going strong. Chiropractic and a hair salon that looks to still go strong. I think the Veterans Affairs thing is still there too, so there you go. A&B Bank, I gotta remember that name. I was trying to think of it the other day and I'm triggered that I didn't remember it. It's literally like right here inside of this building. Let's see, I'm gonna catch up on chat a little more and then I'm gonna go in here, get the Cheez-Its and warm up because I'm freezing ass cold. I guess I could pop out my phone for my gimbal and do that. What's Buttrey's? It's Buttrey's Drug. It is spelled wrong, but you know, that's how you say it. I think it's Buttreys. It was another store kind of like Albertsons, as far as I understand. And it's just one of the ones that they bought out and now own the rights to. Hey, Optopolis, I gotta go now because it's extra toasty. Yep, I know. I'm freezing cold, so I gotta get toasty, right? Google Maps says that Church's Chicken in Cheyenne permanently closed. Yeah, okay, I might have had it backwards. Maybe that changed too. Someone might have updated it to say the right thing. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy. I think I will go ahead and just end it here so that way I can focus on getting warmed up and all that. Google Maps saying my camera is still open. Yeah, Google Maps isn't always accurate. It definitely isn't always accurate. Chuck E. Cheese in Fort Collins yesterday. I fixed it. Hopefully, if it went through, it was open again, even though it had permanently closed. So it's almost never accurate. It's better to go to the website or actually look in the street maps. You know, maybe even look on YouTube, right? Because I got Spirit Halloween. If Spirit Halloween's been there after Chuck E. Cheese, you got problems, right? Yeah, I'll be all right. Hot chocolate kind of sounds nice, but I don't know. It's all right. I think we might have some at home or something like that that I could have if I want, but yeah. Anyway, it's been a pretty fun stream, mainly at Pershing MarketPlace, but we ended up covering way more than I planned on. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy this stream. Probably going to be doing another video soon, probably this weekend, and we'll see when I do the next live stream. I always let you guys know via email, via the community tab and all that, where I'm doing the next streams and videos and stuff like that. So just make sure you keep an eye out for the notification. But until then, I want to see you guys in the next video, and peace out. I can't do this very well. Peace out.